Tomiyasu, Tonali. Oh, Trincão's in the box. He hits it near post. David De Gea save against Liao. Oh, come on. What's going on here? Werner. Marino. Oh, Werner in behind. Yeah, Eriksen. 3-0. João Felix heads it down. Rashford. One goal back. Fernandes. Jatiri. Anthony. Lukoko. 3-2. Just like majority of the second half. 2 minutes added on. And may not be an opportunity for us to get back into the game. As Milan seem to be playing down the clock, and they've got the final goal. It was 4-2. Okay, here we go. This is episode 43 of this Manchester United career mode. Let's get into it. So, we gave a professional contract to Marchetti. So, there's potentials between 82 to 88. At the moment, he isn't looking quite promising. He's 17 years of age. His overall is 58. And maybe this is just an issue with just me finding gems so early that anyone that's below overall 60 at a certain age, they're not really that great. So yeah, for a short amount of time, we are going to try and develop him. We are going to give him at least a season and a half. So we're going to try to loan him out in January, give him a short-term loan, and maybe loan him out in the summer for a 1-year loan and assess his development in that short amount of time. Because by the time that little period is up, he's probably going to be 19. And whatever his overall is or his individual attributes are, we will assess him and basically evaluate whether he's worth holding on to or moving on for a profit. But yeah, we've given an extra contract out. Probably didn't want to, but he was threatening to leave and he had high potential. We still need to address the contract situation with David De Gea and Bruno Fernandes. We're going to sit on the decision for a bit and wait for the season to basically take its toll, take its shape, and we'll be able to evaluate. I think evaluate it again maybe in December, and then yeah, we'll pretty much see whether the players are worth holding on to or not. So it's the same situation with Marchetti, but obviously the time frame's a lot smaller for those two players because they have 10 months remaining on their contract. So yeah, for this episode, as you should already know from the last episode, we are going to be playing 3 games. Tottenham Hotspur to kick it off. We're going to be at home. We're going to have another home game against Bayer Leverkusen for match day 1 in Group E in the Champions League. And then we have an away game against Wolverhampton at the Molineux Stadium to cap the episode off. So yeah, we do have a bit of action. Hopefully we do manage to get a result against Conte, because Conte knows the recipe to beat my team. I am quite confident that my players are definitely ready to go. A lot of these guys came into the season with poor sharpness, and over the course of the international break that happens right after the transfer deadline, everyone's on green. All the players that I'm going to use in this next match are going to be on green. So hopefully the style of football that I want to play is going to be implemented and we are able to get the 3 points against Tottenham Hotspur. So without further ado, let's get into the first game. Okay, so this is how we are going to line up against Tottenham. We have David De Gea in goal. At the back, we have Timber, Lindelof, Martinez and Malacia. In the midfield, we have Bellingham, Benacer and Szoboszlai. Up top, we have Marcus Rashford. On the left-hand side, we have Sancho. On the right, we have Anthony. And as you can see, we have a really strong bench. A hell of a team. Gakpo's got the captain, man, which is a surprise for me. And also got Evanilson up front. Gil on the right-hand side. Wonder what happened to, what's his face? Son. So the game's on the way. There's Malacia, Lindelof, Szoboszlai on the ball. So the task now is to try to lure them out and create opportunities. Here's a Szoboszlai. 5 minutes gone. Just moving this ball around. Martinez to Sancho. But I'm really sitting back. 2 defensive-minded centre-mids protecting the back 5. There's Sancho. Go on, Sancho. Try to lure him out. That's Hakimi, by the way. He does really well in that one-to-one battle between him and Sancho. Rowan taking his Bellingham. Bellingham gets the ball. Sancho. Szoboszlai. Right foot shot. Outside the box. Trap makes the save. It's a corner kick. Rashford isn't carrying a dangerous knock. Serious one, I should say. It's Evangelson. Tottenham hitting me on the counter-attack. Adogi. Well done, Timber. Cuts across, does really well. Gives the ball away again. Shot from Gakpo. Over the bar it is. Over the bar it is. Carrying a knock. It's 0-0 at Old Trafford. Bellingham. On. Thank you. Benacer. Bellingham again. Malacia. Plays a ball into the box. Rashford with the header. There we go. 1-0 to Manchester United. Just over the half-hour mark. Marcus Rashford gives us the lead with a nicely placed header into the bottom right corner. Real patient play. Nice ball in by Malacia. Dinks it into the centre. Simakan loses the battle to the top goal scorer of last season. Under control so far. May that continue. Rashford. Shielding the ball. Does really well. Light on his feet. Szoboszlai. Oh, Szoboszlai. I did too much of him. Gakpo with the interception. Evangelson. Evangelson has Sakari ahead of him. Brian Gill tries to play it into the box, and Brian Gill gets a shot off in the end. David De Gea protects his near post like he's supposed to and makes the save. It's a corner kick. Okay, so we're back. We're back for the second half. Marcus Rashford, he's the goal scorer. The only goal scorer in this game. Did end the second half, the first half, sorry, with a knock. So just want to see if he's still carrying it. Play the ball forward. No, he's not. Hernandez deals with that. There's Hakimi. It's not as effective for Tottenham as I thought he would be. Not directly running past him, but he's not really effective with his recovery pace. He bombs forward more than he protects his defenders. The carrier. Hakimi. Brian Gill. Gakpo with a shot. And David De Gea again can deal with an easy shot from outside the box. Anthony does well to switch directions. Slips Szoboszlai into the gap. Who finds Timber down the right-hand side. There's Anthony. Well done. I think that's Lucas Hernandez. Danger isn't over. There's Malacia. Marcus Rashford, first touch, quite hard. Szoboszlai, outside the box, right foot shot. Trap again with a save. It's denied Szoboszlai for the second time. And Tottenham make a change. Heung-min Son, I thought they got rid of him. So they're adding that firepower. Let's go, let's go. Alright. We're gonna, oh, no. Yeah, there we go. I thought I was gonna lose the ball. We're gonna try switch up the tempo a bit. Being a bit too patient now. I feel like Tottenham are starting to open up a bit. Here's Anthony. Sancho, there we go, 2-0. 2-0 is the scoreline. It's quite rare that we take the lead like this against Tottenham and double it as well. I'm really grateful for that finish. Jadon Sancho really composed in front of goal with his weak foot as well. Left foot into the opposite corner, same side that I aimed for with the header from Rashford. Kevin Trapp just doesn't like diving to the right. Gakpo, as Tottenham look to respond instantly. What a save there by David De Gea. Another attempt. Another save. Who was the initial shot by? I think it was Heung-min Son. 65 minutes on the clock. Dominating possession. They're not pressing us. Maybe they're still a bit cautious. Doesn't make any sense because if you're going to press, you may as well go all out. As Rashford has the ball now. Just going to run straight forward. 3-0. I don't know what happened there with the Tottenham defence. I just remember Zakaria went in for a sliding challenge. I dodged it and there was just a clear path and I took it. Marcus Rashford with the brace. Hey, Felix, he's going to make his way on the pitch for Sancho. And LaCroix, he's on for Victor Lindelof. Yeah, I think by LaCroix. Well done. João Felix with a flare pass. Bellingham into Rashford. Tried to fake shot round the keeper, but for some odd reason, the guy, I don't know, he loaded up some weird animation, and Trap comes off his line and deals with the danger. Well done, Lecrae. Perfect defending from the Frenchman. Anthony to Bosley. Let's be a bit more ruthless. Rashford, oh my goodness me. Yet to get his hat-trick in this game. Okay, so that's the full-time whistle. 3-1 is the scoreline at Old Trafford. So we're 4 for 4. Got about 12 points on the table now. Got a victory over Conte, which I wasn't confident that we'll get. Maybe it's because I didn't really pay too much attention to it. Normally I have a big build-up, a big promo before we go into a game like that, and then we bottle it. But this time we just went straight into the game, did our team tactics, and just played our football. Okay, match day 1 of this Champions League group E to be exact. Manchester United versus Bayer Leverkusen. We have played them before in the save. We are quite familiar with this squad. They play 3 at the back, 5 in their midfield. I think 2 up top, or maybe it's 4 in the midfield and 3 up top. I can't remember their exact formation, but they are a force to be reckoned with in this save. We haven't rotated that much. We have a few faces coming into the side, a few faces taken out of the side, but not too many changes. Good enough squad to get the 3 points over the line. Let's head off into kickoff. Almost caused it to go into our own net. Here's Anthony. Oh my goodness me. I tried to slip Malacia in behind. Had a lot of space. This might be a live fast, die young kind of game. It seems. Might have to go all out. Fight fire with fire. It's a boss like Rashford. Tries to get into Anthony. Interception inside the penalty area. Very effective to cut out the attack. There's Timber into Lecrae. Pressing from the front. To Bosley. Into Anthony. So Bosley's run beyond. He was definitely offside. Banyas with the interception. Referee waves play on. Williams Jr. gives the ball up. Come on, move the ball sharper and faster. To get from A to C a lot quicker. There we go. Oh, Konate with the interception again. Crucial defending from the Leverkusen defense. Remains 0-0. 16 minutes gone. Madison plays a ball forward into Diaby. Diaby cuts on the inside, plays it to Fabian. Long range shot on. No, plays it to his left. Williams Jr. cuts it back. Cunha. Outside the box is Dika Talare. Well done, Kukure. Defending really well. What's going on there? Diaby again gets a shot off for Leverkusen. David De Gea forced to make a save. Hills it out, distributes it along. João Felix finds Marcus Rashford. He's running behind of the Leverkusen defense. He cuts it back. João Felix, left foot shot. Bono, he may have got a touch to that. If not, it's a goal kick. Left foot shot from João Felix. He dragged it a bit too wide, but Bono did get a tip on it, a fingertip. No corner. That is wild. That is really wild. Leverkusen. Inside my penalty area. Cunha, step overs, gives it to Williams Jr. Back into Cunha, plays it into Dika Talere. 2 shots, 3 shots, 5 shots. It finally goes in. What is going on here? Why has David De Gea not dealt with the initial shot? I don't understand that. It looks like he's about to grab it and he spills it. Oh my goodness me. We are behind. We are behind. Well done to Bayer Leverkusen. They did well in that moment to break us down. But I'm quite disappointed with the way that's ended. How many times are you going to parry a shot, bro? It's 1-0. We need to work our way into this game. To Bosley. Rashford. Anthony. Played through on goal. Anthony. There we go. 1-1. 1-1. We go into the interval with a cheeky equaliser. 1 minute. Added on as well. Look at this nice little tap in behind by Rashford to lay off his teammate. Set him up for a goal. Not too long ago, we were a goal down. And now we're heading off into the interval level. Again, it's an equal game, end-to-end stuff, and it's a live fast, die young kind of game, like I said. Hopefully in the second half, we manage to take more chances and create more chances. Maddison, countering on the other end, gives the ball right back to the United defender. Oh my goodness me, what's happened? Oh, damn. That caught me off guard. I tried to boot the ball out, and for some odd reason, yeah, yeah. Offside. Okay, that was a close call there. Sorry for the feedback on the mic if there was because I gasped as I did it. I was so complacent trying to clear it out, clear my lines. I was so certain that I was going to get to its destination. Here's Malacia in front of the goal. On the other end, Bonu with a save. Malacia denied. So 2 substitutions going to be made on my end. We are taking off João Felix and bringing on Jadon Sancho. We're also taking off Szoboszlai and bringing on Jude Bellingham, who's going to play in the box-to-box role. And Bruno Fernandes is going to sit in that number 10 position. So, yeah, still 1-1. Things are still level. We need to find a way to open up this game in the second half. Fabian, he tries to do so with a ball over the top as Timber's there, alert, makes the interception. Try this again, David De Gea plays it long, Sancho heads it into Jude Bellingham, who heads it into the pathway of Marcus Rashford, running down his left hand side, cuts it back. Bellingham, hard first touch, poor pass as well, but still manages to get into Anthony, who's up against Ibanez. Timber, Rashford taken out. Referee, we need to see some action here. Yellow card, red card, give him a card. A card needs to be brandished. Let's see what this referee's gonna... Red card is the decision. Thank you. Okay, so we have the advantage now. There's no excuse. We need to go all out, try to find the winner. 2-footed, crazy. So we can hit them on the break. Now here's Jadon Sancho. Receives the pass from Bellingham. Poor play from Sancho. There for the taking. There's Bruno. Rashford inside the box. 2-1. I did say it, they're there for the taking. And we should pile on some more goals. They are down to 10 men. They look demoralized. This should be a goal glut from here. It's testing me, definitely. David De Gea. 3 minutes added on, 1 minute of it played. Here's Anthony. Harvey Elliott dinks it into Jude Bellingham, takes a shot, and it goes in. That was a lackluster effort from Bonu to try stop the shot from Jude Bellingham. He hits it low into the ground, and it bounces up past the keeper. We found the winner. I can't believe he's allowed that to go past him. There was no real effort behind that. That's his first goal in a United shirt, and that's Harvey Elliott's first assist for United. So there we go. Sometimes you need a bit of luck. Without that red card, I think it probably would have ended as a draw or Leverkusen finding a way to win, because, yeah, we needed some sort of luck to get this win over the line. And we took advantage over their 10 men, being 1 down. And fantastic finishing by Jude Bellingham and Marcus Rashford in the end. Okay, so yeah, we're back in the menu now. So I'm going to search for some more gems now. This is what we do normally when we get back from the international break. We start searching for the next group of players that could come through the academy. At the moment, we don't have many players left. We only have 2 players that could potentially be given a professional contract, and that is Chola Johnson, Ghanaian goalkeeper. His overall 66, as you can see, his potential is quite high. Same with Carlos Cabral, the left back, Brazilian. We've had him for about 3 seasons now. We got him, no, 2 seasons now. We got him at the age of 15, and as you can see, he's grown into a really good left back. In terms of positions, we're not really targeting any specific areas in terms of the roles and types of players that we want. We've had a fair share of technical playmakers, we've had a fair share of physical players and players that are quite skillful. So at the moment, it's just going to be a random search. We're going to do a random search in England for about 6 months, any type of player. Okay, so now it's that time of the season, that time of the year where we start sending players, sending scouts out, not players, sending scouts out to find players in certain areas. So this time around, we've not really set like a type of player we're looking for. In England, we've set it for any. Wales, we set it for any. And Peru, we set it for any. However, the duration is going to be monitored as well. So we don't want to scout in Wales for too long. So we only set it for 3 months. Same in Peru. So once these 2 scouts come back, we're going to send them to another country, preferably in another continent, because I want to have different types of players from different parts of the world in my rebuild, I should say. I feel like that's pretty much it. I think we don't really need to cover too much in the menu. For the last game of this episode, we are going to be playing against Wolverhampton, and yeah, that's going to be away from home. This is an opportunity to make it 5 in 5, and then yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. We're just replying to some inboxes quickly. Marcus Rashford, he's happy with his game time. Okay, here we go. The last game of this episode. This is an opportunity to make it 5 and 5, and that will take us to 15 points in the table. But I'm not overconfident, because Wolverhampton, they do have a good side. They've had a few additions that definitely make them contenders for, like, I would say, European football, any type of European football, whether it's ECL or Europa League. And that there should be enough for me to be cautious and not be going all out and trying to impose myself on them. We do need to think about the counter-attack that they could possibly hit us with, and the type of personnel that they have that can hit long shots as well. I think they still have Matthias Nunes in their side. Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought that was the opportunity. They even have Ben Godfrey. Salamakers. There's Musa. Ilic. Chiquinho up against Dalot. He's quite frustrated with his game time at the moment. So do need to try to spark a perfect balance between him and Timber. I don't want to upset either of them. I want to keep them for as long as possible. In this save, well done, Vardio, with the clearance. João Felix into Rashford, who's also upset with his game time. João Felix, who slipped in behind. João Felix. Oh, there was your moment to prove a point. Maximiano with the save. João Felix denied. I should have put a bit more power behind that. Poor finishing by me. That really easy for him to deal with. He was kind of scrambling at first. He got a left hand to it. Put a ball into the box. Oh, header from Vardio. Sorry, I was just looking over to check to see if I was recording. You know that happens sometimes. Nice save. Oh, was it a save? I can't remember. Someone blocked it. I think it was a block from the defense off the line. But Vardio had an opportunity there just to get that cleared. That's the commitment of the Wolverhampton defense. And can their commitment at the back be rewarded with a goal at the other end? Here's Chiquinho up against Dalot. Tries to play on the inside and Dalot deals with it. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Ilic with a nice interception. Chiquinho. Oh, thank God for that. I think that's Salamakers. No, that wasn't. That was Musa. I'm all over the place with my commentary. I apologize for that. At least apologize for that. David Hale with a nice save, though. They are wearing the same boots, to be fair, Salamakers and Musa. I weren't really looking at the faces of the players. Sometimes just watch the boots to see where the shot's going to go, so I know where to block it. Okay, Benacer. Below. Felix. Below. Floats one in. Fernandez heads one down. Rashford gets a shot off. It's deflected. That's the Beldia. Sabozlai on the ball. Oh, caught in possession. Was doing a bit too much. Godfrey. He's done a bit too much as well. Here's João Felix. Rabona's into the box. Volley from Sancho. Oh my goodness me. A lot of opportunities that I've ended up missing. They could have potentially been like the best goal of the season if they just gone in. That there was spectacular from Sancho and João Felix. I should give you guys a goal to celebrate with me, not against me. If you do celebrate against me, you are an op. Here's Sancho in behind. Oh my goodness me. The cutback was there. Cutback was there. I just need to show a bit more patience. It's a corner kick. There's another look at Jadon Sancho's volley in the first half. Catches it sweetly. Maximiano gets a nice hand to it. Sancho. Benasir. Oh, nice ball into Fernandes. Felix finishes it. Okay, so that's your response to me leaving you out, João Felix. I don't think I've even left him out that much. But he's proven his point. He's got the goal. It's 1-0 against Wolverhampton. Bruno with a cheeky pass, a flare pass. Just backheels it into his fellow countryman. And I just slot it into the opposite corner. Okay, Harvey Elliott off the bench again. Off the bench again. Hopefully he can have the same impact. Chiquinho, he's off for Mbuemo. And we've also taken us a Boslite. The low. Oh, Harvey Elliott wins a free kick. Zabeldia going in behind, and the referee's just giving him a warning. No card shown for the Spanish. I think he's playing centre back for them. So Marcus Rashford stands over this free kick. We're gonna get another Rashford special. Rashford sizes it up, hits it. Over the bar it goes. Yeah. The low. Sancho hiding again. Well done, Bellingham. Harvey Elliott tries to turn. Ooh, who's this? Jong Sang Bin. Jong Sang Bin through on goal, and he makes it 1-1. Wolverhampton have equalised. Who the hell is that? And why? And why has he decided to come on and do that to us? Why me? Why? It's 1-1. It's 1-1. This is what I mean. We should have taken our opportunities. We should have scored more. Look at this. Jong Sang Bin. Shows everyone how it's done. Shows everyone how it's done. Oh, maybe we made those rotational changes a bit too early. Maybe I underestimated them a bit too much. Realistically, I did feel the side that was good enough to go on and get the victory. Regardless of the substitutions, these guys are good enough. Oh, Jude Bellingham goes around the keeper. Bellingham. There we have it. There we have it. Everything's wrapped up. It's all concluded. 2 goals in this episode for Jude Bellingham. 120 million. Well spent. Well spent. Jude Bellingham off the bench. He gives us the winner against Wolverhampton when it looked likely that was going to drop 2 points. Let's take another look at that goal. At this. Ball played in behind by Jadon Sancho. First touch was quite heavy. Still found a way to catch Maximiano off guard. He goes down low too early, and I put it away. 2-1. 95 minutes. Oh, you're having a laugh, ref. Get that out. What is going on here? Okay. Full-time whistle. Again, not an impressive performance, but I'm quite happy with the way we managed to get over the line. It feels satisfying to win a game like that. Kept me on my toes, I must say. Jude Bellingham off the bench again to grab a goal. Can't really ask for more, can we? 5-5 it is. 5-5. Let's head off into the menu and wrap this episode up. Okay, so here we go now. We're in the menu and everything has been wrapped up in terms of the games in this episode. Oh, there's an extra game. I should have anticipated this. So I feel like the flow of the episodes aren't going to run the way they're supposed to now, because we've got a game against Chelsea next. But we're going to talk a bit about the standings in the Champions League first. So over in Group E, we are currently second place due to goal difference. RB Salzburg, they're first with 3 points on the table. Bayer Leverkusen, they're third with no points, and Trabzonspor fourth with no points. Okay, over in the Premier League, Manchester United, we top the table, but we are level on points with Chelsea, who also share 15 points. Third place are Newcastle United, who have 13 points. Fourth place are Liverpool, who have 12, and they're also level on points with Spurs, who are 5th, and Manchester City, who are 6th. 7th place are Arsenal, who are 11th, and 8th place are Wolverhampton. So we're not going to go any lower than 8th place because we're only 5 games in. It's not really worth dragging the episode just by talking about anything below 8th place. Okay, so I must have got it all muddled up and mixed up. So Chelsea, yes, everything's correct the way it's supposed to be. I misread it from the last episode. I assumed the Chelsea game was a Premier League game, not a cup match. But yeah, we're away from home at Stamford Bridge for the next episode. And in the middle of that episode, we have a home game in the Manchester Derby against Man City. And the Trabzonspor is the last game. So yes, tune in for that episode if you are interested in that lineup of games. But yeah, if you made it this far in this episode, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere a video, or upload one. Also, let me know in the comment section below, who is your favorite signing so far in the series? We're 4 seasons in. We spent big, we spent little, and yeah, we brought in some different characters into the squad. So have your say in the comment section below. Who's your favorite signing in the series so far? Is it Szoboszlai? Is it Coco, Lacroix, Vardio, Mendes? Is it Lafont? Is it who just joined? Harvey Elliott, Bellingham? We've signed a few faces. Let me know who your favorite young player is so far as well, because we've had a few people burst into the scene, such as Gallo, Davidson, who we've sold permanently. He scored a goal in the FA Cup against Birmingham City. He's in one of the intros, so you can't forget Ben Davidson. And we've got a few more gems to actually break into the team as well. And I know you guys are definitely looking forward to seeing Richie. Garnacho, again, we are going to try using more on camera. It's just that we've not played games where we can rotate a bit too much. But in the next episode, we should be seeing Garnacho start against Chelsea. So yeah, don't worry about that. He is going to feature this season because it's what you guys voted for. But yeah, take care for now. Hope to see you in the next episode. Peace.